Chapter 5. Life Purpose. Working out why you're here. Many people go through a full lifespan without any idea what their life was for, and sadly realizing all too late that it didn't add up to much. It's a lot easier to manage your emotions if you know why you're here and what you're meant to be doing. The purpose of this chapter is to help you to begin to do just that, if you haven't already decided what your life purpose is. If you have, and you're happy with it, you can move on to the next chapter straight away. Your decision alone. Many religions out there, and quite a few philosophies, not to mention a number of individuals, will eagerly tell you exactly what your life is for and what you should be doing with it. The problem with all these paths is that their doctrines were written by people who aren't you and are not living your life. Many doctrines plead that they are the one doctrine that fits all people for all time everywhere. But the fact that there are so many different doctrines, and many of them founded by people who dislike the doctrine they started with, suggests that's not the case. If one doctrine was ideal for every life, the evidence would be so overwhelming, we'd all be believers in it. The reality is that if you are or were a convinced adherent to a religion or a philosophy, you will certainly find at least some parts of your doctrine uncomfortable, disagreeable, incomprehensible, or just plain impossible to adopt. It is not the purpose of this book to make you abandon any philosophy or religion you may currently believe in, but rather to point out that the ultimate arbiter of what you do with your life is you. As such, you alone must decide what the purpose of your life is. This purpose can be changed as you move through life and have new experiences, but it helps your mental well-being a lot if you have a clear life purpose ongoing. Helpful hints for deciding your purpose. Number 1. Nothing is certain. It helps to begin with absolute truth. Whatever you may have been taught about life's truths and certainties, there is only one certainty, and it isn't death. It is consciousness. The one and only thing undeniable to yourself is that you are conscious. If you were not, you would not be hearing me now. However, absolutely everything else can be doubted. Even absolute scientific laws and commonly held truths could be illusions. The fact that everybody agrees and can measure something does not mean it exists, because everything in the universe you're aware of, or have been told about, could all be commonly held illusions for all you know. You could be plugged into the Matrix as depicted in the movie of that name. Not so long ago, everyone believed that the earth was flat, because it was blatantly obvious, and everyone who thought otherwise was considered mad. You see, everything you experience is actually only electrical activity within the brain. This activity is generated from within the brain itself, in the form of thought, feelings, memories and imagination, and from nerves connected to your body. The one who actually decides what all these signals mean is you.